So, more news and drama is coming out regarding John Paul Miller, and boy, if it is true, it is absolutely unreal and disgusting. I've stepped a bit away from this case because honestly, I have several mixed emotions about it, and that's okay. And it's just turned into a lot of drama on social media. I haven't really shared updates into lawsuits and whatnot with the protesters. I just didn't really touch on that. But this news is pretty big news, and JP is in a world of hurt, as he should be if this is true. So in a new lawsuit against him, the church has been called John Paul Miller's Sexual Playground. A lawsuit has been filed against him with allegations that he raped, drop the G, a 15-year-old girl in 1998. He then allegedly sexually assaulted her again in 2023, according to the lawsuit. So a woman out of Indiana who is going by the name of Jane Doe has named John Paul, along with his dad, Reggie Miller, in the lawsuit, along with Solid Rock Ministries, All Nations Cathedral Church, and the Cathedral Baptist Church of the Grand Stand. The suit was filed today on Tuesday, February 25th, 2024. She is claiming that in 1998, after a church service, JP was 19 years old at that time, and he was working as a youth leader at the church. She is saying he forced her into his truck after the church service and he raped her. Reportedly at the time, the Jane Doe was going to All Nations Church with her grandparents. That church was reportedly operated by JP's dad. Then the woman in the lawsuit, Jane Doe, said in 2023 she ran into JP in person. This was while she was out and about with a friend in Myrtle Beach. She said that JP came up to her, acted like he was going to give her a big hug, but then he slipped his hand down her pants and touched her genitals. As I said, this woman in the lawsuit has called the church JP's Sexual Playground. She is reportedly suing for negligence, civil conspiracy, assault and battery, infliction of emotional distress, and a violation of the South Carolina Unfair Trade Practices Act. The lawsuit further said that the churches and their employees failed to recognize clear warning signs that minors were being sexually exploited and abused. And this was at the hands of church staff, members, and volunteers. It said they had the opportunity to prevent this from happening, but that they failed to do so. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this. If it's true, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if it was true, he should definitely be held accountable and face major consequences. And as you all know, this is not the first time he's been accused of things of this nature. In my opinion, there has to be some truth to some of these things he's accused of. That's just my opinion. I guess we'll see more in the future when more details come out. My heart definitely goes out to any and all of the alleged victims from over the years. For more updates into this case and other cases, be sure to follow. And if you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.